The first floor on this house already had an open living room, dining room concept. The previous owners took out the wall that used to run here at some point and opened up the two spaces. Obviously I love it, certainly not going to enclose it back in, and this is what people want when they're looking for houses today. The nice new windows bring in lots of light. We painted in here, we refinished the floors, came out gorgeous. I like to use a high gloss on the final coat of the poly because it's that wow factor. When people come in, I want them to say, wow, these floors are gorgeous. Plus, it reflects light, bounces light back into the room to make it seem even brighter. This little alcove was here. The previous owners had a nasty looking old wet bar. Not exactly in vogue anymore. We took it out, just threw some shelves in there, but the staging makes this space usable, adds value. I staged the dining room with a full-size table and a leaf just to showcase how big this room really is. Any family buying this house knows that they can have their holiday dinners here and have plenty of room for grandma and grandpa. Nobody likes to be stuck at the kids' table in the kitchen. The kitchen's a little bit closed off, which I don't like, but there's no way to take these walls down. The chimney from the furnace is buried in here. We've got our heat ducts going up. It is a main beam load-bearing wall. It would just have been impossible to open this wall into that space. So I staged it with a cute little pub table here so you still can see that you can sit and eat your breakfast in the morning, have your bagel, have your coffee, whatever, before you head off. We were able to do a full run of cabinets on this wall all the way down to the back door, which is nice. Used the granite, used a beautiful glass mosaic, becoming kind of my signature. The dark cherry cabinets that everyone loves. They're solid wood, they're not cheapies. Stainless steel appliances. We had a little problem in this house with the refrigerator. This alcove was cut in here by the previous owners, and it's actually underneath the staircase that goes up to the second floor, and there's a supporting beam in here that has to stay. Luckily I have a pretty good appliance supplier, and we were able to get this this refrigerator with a ½ inch to spare to fit into this spot. I didn't want to end up with something that was too small. A family buying a house, they're going to look at it and say they couldn't put anything in it. So luckily we squeezed a full-size fridge in there. On this last wall over here, to complete our work triangle, we have our range, we have our built-in microwave. We're able to add a few cabinets. It's not the way the room was originally laid out, but it works now. And that concludes the tour of this house. Like I said, it's been on the market 3 months, getting a little nervous. I'm going to have to round up the guys, get them over here, get the downstairs painted, put that carpet down, and then reshoot all my photos, get it back on the internet, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Thanks for joining me in this edition of the Morse Code. I'll see you soon.